Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. I hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day. Today, what? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on one second. Hello? Oh, hi, Jack. How you doing? It's Jack Atlas. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm making a synchro video with Red Dragon Archfiend. Okay. What do you mean by that? What? Dude, I'm Plat 1. Diamond 1? I don't care. I'm a rank because of Centurion. Oh, is that what you know what, Jack? Fine. Jack seems to think that I can only win with RDA when I'm using Centurion. So you know what? That's what we're doing in today's video. We are playing Red Dragon Archfiend Pure. This is the deck list I use in this video, using the brand new card Red Lotus King Flamecrime, which is easily searchable off of Soul Resonator. We now have an effect that can burn my opponents for life points, as well as send Red Rain to my grave, which when I summon a Dark Dragon Synchro will revive itself. Or we'll add it back to my hand, which is an entire board wipe. The only issue is I have to control the monster with the highest level on the field in order for this to not banish all of my cards rather than just one. The monster left face up will remain unaffected by other cards in effect, so I can chain this in response to Triple Tactics Talents if I really need to or something like that. This deck is pure Red Dragon Archfiend. Normal summon Soul Resonator, effect to add Bone. Oh, this seems a pretty okay hand. I would actually say this is an amazing hand because Foolish Burial can send to my graveyard Bone Archfiend if I get ashed on the or impermed on the Soul Resonator. Affect this card to add one. We're going to add Crimson Resonator to hand so that way our Foolish Burial, which can send Bone Archfiend, will resolve without a doubt. Soul Resonator is going to add Bone Archfiend to hand, and no Droll Lockbird so far. Bone effect is going to send Crimson to summon. Effect target chained one from deck to grave to change the levels, make it a level 3. Synchro 6 into Red Rising is going to activate its effect, targeting to revive Crimson Resonator. Effective Crimson to summon 2 from my hand or deck, summoning Vision and Synchron. Synchroing 8 into Scar Dragon Archfiend. Vision effect to add Crimson Gaia. Activate the effect of YuGiOh, banishing Red Rising to add this back to my hand, just in case I have an Nibiru I can destroy it and keep my stuff. Synchro 10 into Bestial Despater, which I think should be banned, but you know, that's okay. Scarred effect is going to activate to summon from the extra deck Red Dragon Archfiend. Now we can activate the effect of Foolish Burial sending to the graveyard, Wild Wind, which we get a search in the next turn. Activate Crimson Gaia's effect to Synchro Summon using Red Dragon Archfiend and Synchro Resonator into level 9 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Activating the effect to add back to hand Vision Resonator. And use the effect of Crimson Gaia to add back to hand Red Zone, which might have been a mistake, but it's okay. We'll use the effect of Bestial Despater to summon back out the Red Rising Dragon. And then we can special summon Vision Resonator with it to synchro into BLs of the Diabolic Dragons. Just in case we fight against Tenpai, I can no longer lose. We will set the red zone, activate the effect of YuGiOh to banish Scar Dragon Archfiend, so we have that extra card, which allows us to use Bestial Despater to negate one. We also have the effect of red zone to do that, to bring back the Scar, which gives us the pop, depending on what's going on. And we'll go turn change with a called by set, so we get a negate and a droll. Normal's Rocket Tracer and activates the effect of Quick Launch, which is not a once per turn, and this is a card that I don't think I want to deal with now. They use the effect of Rocket Tracer to destroy the Quick Launch. I'm going to chain Red Zone, activating its effect to summon back that out, and we're going to let this resolve. Figure whatever they summon, if they activate an effect, I can probably just pop it. I'm not too familiar with Dragon Link, but I know the end boards get real strong, and I want to prevent them from going into Dragon Buster or Wyver Buster and Collapse Serpent. They're going to link off into Striker Dragon, which we have to let resolve, essentially. No reason to ever stop them from getting Boot Sector Launch, or the other one. Which one is that? Oh, it's Romulus that adds Dragon Ravine. We're going to activate Drone Lockbird, so they can't add some deck to hand for the rest of the turn. I don't even know if they will, but let's just stop that. Talents! We're going to have to negate that with the Abyss, because Boot Sector Launch isn't too important here. Sure, you can have this. Just in case they are playing a second one, we're going to wait for them to activate it before we use the effect. Why didn't I destroy that? What was I thinking? Okay. Effect of that targeting Rocket Tracer to revive, so we're going to call by it. I don't know why he didn't red zone to pop this, because then they would have not had... Whatever, I suppose. Banish. And I believe they're going to link 5 now, unfortunately, into Borland Dragon. Borland can activate its effect targeting a monster on the field and a rocket in the grave, negates the effect of the monster on the field, summons a rocket from a grave. Ooh, rougher for me. Sure. They're going to go battle phase, attack into BLs because they can attack all monsters I control once. Thankfully, though, nothing matters. It's okay if you want to do that. I just, you know, live. A YuGiOh goes, Abyss goes, and Scarred goes. And while I could use the effect of Scarred and Crimson Gaia, there's no point because he would just attack them again. So I will go turn change, draw phase, drop Resonator Call, which is pretty good. This effect negate, unfortunately, is permanent, so Bestial Dissipator is just gone. But we're going to use the effect of Yugi Loop, targeting to... brains not braining. Targeting to banish Bestial Dissipator, thank you. So that way I can use Red Zone to bring it back, and its effect would be live, which he chains Boral End, targeting an effect monster on the field, being his Magna Rocket Dragon. He is going to then revive one. Also, why the fuck is this spell speed 3? Why can't I respond to that? Magna Rocket Dragon, when a Link monster's effect is activated, targets face-up card, you can destroy this card and send a monster on the field to the graveyard. We're just going to simply activate Dissipator just because. No reason not to. Absolutely no reason not to. So sure. That gets negated. Doesn't do anything. That gets destroyed. He sends BLs to the grave, which I think is a bad decision, but okay. Banishes Dissipator to add Yugi back to my hand. Effective Crimson Gaia, because if a monster is destroyed, will summon back from the graveyard Scud Dragon Archfiend. Then we can use Yugi effect, banishing from the grave Red Rising Dragon to summon itself out. Effective Wild Wind, banishing itself to add from deck to hand a Soul Resonator. Activate Resonator Call to add from deck to hand a Vision Resonator. We can then Special Vision, normal summon the effect of Soul, effect to add Red Lotus King Flame Crime, who will special itself out and allow me to use its effect to send to burn, synchro with it into Red Rising Dragon, to summon it back out from the graveyard, I believe Synchron, makes sense. And Red Lotus King Flame Crime, if it's sent to the graveyard as Synchro material, can send a normal trap from the deck to the grave, sending Red Rain to the grave. Also, what an ugly card. I haven't even looked at the art on this guy properly. That thing is ugly. Synchron comes back out. Crimson Gaia's can activate to add from grave to hand Vision Resonator. I could have added Red Zone, Venus Golem, but I also have in Search of Vision this turn, so it's also fine. Bone Archfiend is going to activate its effect, sending my Scar Dragon Archfiend to the grave, which counts as making it leave the monster zone going to the grave, so it'll activate, especially from the extra deck, Red Dragon Archfiend. Then we can use the effect of Red Rain, because the Red Rain Dragon Synchro was specialed. I can add it back to my hand. Effect will target it, lowering the level of my UV Loop. Vision will activate, adding Fiendish Golem to hand. And I don't know if you know what's on my field right now, but I've got a level 3, a level 2, and a level 1 tuner on my field with a level 6 Dark Dragon Synchro. That means it's time for Red Supernova Dragon, which still needs an animation. Can it get one, please? Synchron will activate, adding Soul back to my hand, so I have that for the follow-up turn. Effective Red Zone to revive Bestial Dissipator. And now it's time to go battle phase. 7,000 into 35. Goodbye. Main phase 2. End phase. Now, I can't flip it face down, so Crimson Gaia couldn't do anything on this. But we aren't in the best spot currently. But we do have Fiendish Golem set, and we have Red Rain set, so we can get rid of the Red Zone, and then use the effect of Supernova, banishing itself. We'd use a Supernova effect to banish itself. Then we could use Red Rain, banishing everything aside from the Dissipator. Dissipator could then revive on my opponent's turn the Borreload. End phase, our day will activate as a mandatory because these 3 cards didn't attack. We will banish Soul Resonator instead to protect, which means I only have 1 in my hand now, so that might have been a mistake. He's going to target Supernova Dragon, and of course I can't respond to this, which is fucking stupid, and negate its effect and revive Rocket Coder. We will activate Fiendish Golem, targeting to banish the Borreload, or Boral End. He'll activate the effect of the field spell. He will chain Red Zone, targeting to destroy it, so it only matters facing the card in his hand. But even then, with Red Rain on the field, nothing from this point forward matters. Absol Dragon is a very good card to have summoned there, so we can activate Red Rain, banishing everything. End phase will activate the effect, targeting to revive Bestial Dissipator. Turn change? Doesn't matter, because we've won the game, baby. You've got nothing left. Dissipator will give me your own Boral End Dragon. Now, Boral End and Supernova. I mean, that's not a bad hand, but it's not good. It's not a good one. That's actually not if I'm going first. Let's go Resonator Call, effect to add Resonator, Soul Resonator from deck to hand. And let's hope that they don't have any interruptions and it's just normal RDA combo. It seems like it is. Activate effect, sending Red Rain to the grave because it'll reset itself. Effect, target to send 1. Resolves Crimson, level 2, Synchro 6 to Red Rising. And you all know where this is going to go, so if something happens, I'll show it to you. But otherwise, let's go. Now Synchro's going to add Vision back to my hand. We will set or activate this effect to add Red Zone from deck to hand, and we will set 3 and pass. Now, genuinely, this end board is fucking insane. We have a target negate 1 card on field. We have an effect negate 1 monster on field. We have preventing them from add cards from deck to hand. We have a banish 2000 attack or more, pop 1, revive 1, banish all, negate or destroy, which is going to be a negate. That shit's crazy. That shit is absolutely crazy. Ah. Negate. Might as well. Kind of have to. Not really much else I can do but that. Like, yeah. Tenyi Spirited Hara, the special, linking into Monk of the Tenyi. Have you guys seen the new Tenyi support? Oh, I want to play that so bad. I wish I could play like pure Tenyi. I wish pure Tenyi was playable. They special Ecclesia from their hand, and then they activate the effect of Ron A Green, discarding a card to special summon itself and a dude man. We're going to chain Valor on the Ecclesia, forcing it out right now, because if they want to respond and get Ecclesia into a Moyi or an Albaz if they're playing that for some reason, we can then banish stuff, so I'd rather have this not be in the way, so when I use Red Rain later on, it will successfully resolve. Specials Ron A Green and a token, which we will now flip up Red Rain, banishing all cards aside from the Dissipator. They'll normal summon Taya, activate the effect. Ooh, that's good. Banishing one to summon a token, but we have this, so we can just activate this effect, targeting the Shadana, shuffle back to negate. I'm not sure why I didn't destroy it by shuffling back my Abyss, but also I guess I wanted it with Red Zone to bring it back, so yeah, no, that is what it is. He'll crash into my Dissipator, because he has nothing. Red Zone will revive the Abyss, and it is time to lose. Turn change, draw page, standby, main. Into attack, battle, attack over. Effective Crimson Gaia to revive from the graveyard, Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Dissipator, punch that man. Scarred Dragon Archfiend, attack! I played in the Master Duel Shadow Duelist Tournament Season 2, and I came 74th out of, I don't remember how many people there were. I came 74th in my first ever actual official tournament, playing just RDA, and I streamed the entire thing. The VOD is up on the channel, I believe. It should be anyways. I had so many times where this stupid fucker is in my hand. Stay out of my fucking hand. I would cut this card if it wasn't absolutely necessary for the deck, which it is. If only I would stop drawing it. Okay, Chudea effect places Primera. Why didn't you Valor the Chudea? Because if he had the field spell, it's the exact same effect. And if we stop Auxila, that's just objectively better. Stand up Centurion. Sure, effect to place one. Discarding a Ecclesia? What the fuck am I looking? Okay. Placing Emeth. Emeth effect summon itself. Synchro 12 into Auxila. Sure. Effect to add one. Valor! Target the Auxila. Because then they don't get the end phase replacement. Nor do they get to add Phalanx or True Centurion. Stand up True Centurion, whatever it is. End phase, nothing happens. Turn change, draw for turn. Maxi, oh, you piece of garbage. Why are you the way that you are? Why are they? Why are you? Anyways, Crimson Gaia effect to add from deck to hand. Why are you the way when you a the way and then way when you activate effect, sending from deck to graveyard. Crimson Resonator. Why'd you send Crimson Resonator? There's a field spell on the field. That means that Stone Sweeper can special itself from my hand. And because there's a Synchro monster on the field, Synchro Resonator can special itself in my hand. Synchroing into Red Rising Dragon. Activating the effect to revive from the grave, Crimson Resonator. Who will activate its effect to summon 2 from my hand or deck, summoning Soul and Vision. Soul will add from deck to hand, Obsessive View, but not Red Lotus King's Flame. Never mind. We're going to set Red Rain, Synchro 8 into Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Vision Resonator is going to add it from deck to hand, my Fiendish Golem, so we can banish stuff. We will use the effect of Yuffie Loop banishing Red Rising Dragon to summon itself, synchroing 10 into Bestial Dissipator. Effect of Scarred Dragon Archfiend to revive Red Dragon Archfiend. Using Bestial Dissipator, we can summon back out the Red Rising Dragon, synchroing 9 into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Go battle phase, declare an attack. Iris Sword Soul, what in the fuck are you doing, dog? Why are you playing this shit? Why the fuck are you playing this? I understand that, I get it. Primera is a light spellcaster. I thought she was a warrior. I mean, if you look at the art, this is clearly a fucking warrior, not a spellcaster, but I guess it does have flowing robes, which is that's the only requirement for a YuGiOh spellcaster. is if they have flowing robes. If they have that, they're automatically a spellcaster. Otherwise, they're a warrior. I don't get it. Sure, negates the attack, so we're going to go for that attack. Emit is going to place itself back. Effect to Synchro Summon. No. What the fuck? No. Why would I let you? No. What the fuck? No. Stupid? Anyways, idiot? Dumbass? Attack over Emit. A monster was destroyed. Crimson Gaia effect to summon back from grave. Stop that. Why did you... What the hell were you doing? Attack. Attack. And attack. I got nothing. I'm not going to lie to you. If they have an Imperial, I just lose. Set one card. Effect to special itself. Okay. Effect during end phase to destroy everything else. Nothing gets destroyed because we didn't need to. Standby main. They only have 1 billion cards in hand. Branded in high spirits. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I don't... Okay. Revealing Umseti because that card needs to go. Sending Grand Guignol and Umseti to add from deck to hand a Golden Swords also. I can't attack per game. What the fuck are you doing? Specialing Ecclesia. Effective today, effect to place itself and Primera for some reason. Primera summon effect to add from deck to hand. What is happening? Wake up Centurion. Activate Wake Up to summon a token, which we're just going to target to negate because, I mean, we might as well. They're going to have a droplet or something probably. Oh god, they had nothing. Umseti! Sure. Why not? Sure. Draw 2. King Sarcophagus. Summon Umseti. Effect target to banish Umseti. Effective Iris Dragon Sword Soul because a monster was banished face. Like, what the fuck is this card? This is like only meant to be played against in my deck. Why did this guy build his Centurion deck for his RDA specifically? What am I looking at? If a monster is banished face up, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard and special summon a light spellcaster from your hand or grave whose attack equals its own defense. What are you doing? What is occurring here? They're gonna summon Iris Sword Soul. What the fuck is happening? Bro likes the cards he likes and I respect it, but holy shit, go away. Banish everything. Dissipator is unaffected. Sure, Ecclesia contribute itself, special summoning 1. We're gonna shuffle back in the fucking Golden Sword Soul because you can have that now. Oh, he normal summons Ecclesia because he already specialed it earlier. I just don't get it. Now he has Emblem of Oath, dear God. Setting Phalanx, which can just banish one because shit. End phase! Ecclesia, go back to hand. Anyways, they have to discard for hand size. They discarded Ash Blossom for some reason. I don't really get it. Talents was great. Effect to add. Ash Blossom. Thank you. I did make a very grave mistake. The first card I activated should have been Disseal Dissipator, targeting to revive the Abyss. But for some reason I targeted it to chain it back. I was under the assumption that he had True Awakening, and I know this because he can just send anything here. So, kind of had to do this. Just get it all out of the way. But sure, Disseal Dissipator, effect, negate, destroy. And unfortunately, I don't have an RDA in grave anymore. But okay, talents to draw 2. Thank you. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I needed this for red zone. What am I looking at? Sure, Primera effect of summon. Fuck you, Maxi. What now? What now? I dare you. Give me a draw. Give me a draw. See what happens. Fuck. Okay. Alright, sure. Emeth effect. Place back to summon itself. That's a rank 8 into Photon Lord. Oh my god, Wild One to hand. Effect target to banish. I don't really understand. Do you see this? I doesn't say treat it as a monster card. It's if this card is a continuous trap. This isn't a face-up monster card anymore. This is a trap card by YuGiOh ruling. I understand what the effect of Phalanx says, but by the effect, this is considered a trap card and not a monster card anymore. So this card is stupid as shit. Anyways, what the fuck? Standby main. Effect banished to summon 1. I waited for them to respond so I could chain the call by on the Auxila, and then I'm gonna activate Maxi should this resolve otherwise. Maxi! Probably should have been Maxi first, but I didn't want Auxila back on field. But they are still going to special summon because they kind of need to get me for game, which they don't really need, but I don't want them to have anything. Phalanx resolves are in the standby phase, summoning back this out, and they had it. They have Synchro Rumble. Why you gotta get so good draws there? I've got fucking nothing. It was Maxi, mate. What am I doing with the... What the fuck is this voice? Synchro 8 and 2. What the, what? I don't even think I realized this is a 12. All right. Imseti Kazai. Battle phase, and it's a third maxi. YuGiOh trading. This game is ass. It's just bad. Game is just ass, honestly. What the fuck is maxi? Why? Why come? Why come is that? Why come is that be happening? I just got off the phone with Jack again, and he said even though we lost a round, because we played true to our hearts, we are a true synchro duelist, which I knew already, and I need a bitch boy like Jack to tell me that. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all had a wonderful day. And if you haven't had a wonderful day, there's always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them. So give yourself time and things will improve. I promise. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Can we make a Junk Warrior deck medic? Can someone make that happen with Scrap Iron Fist or some shit? I mean, you can't do it with Scrap Iron Fist, but can we get Junk Warrior? Can we get Junk Warrior support? Oh.